What does your credit card number mean? By nature, most of us are curious. All of us are mostly curious about our 16-digit credit card number. We are going to tell you that how these numbers are designed and how one can identify the invalid credit card account number. So let's start. Decoding your credit card number. There are standards for the account numbers, and this falls under the purview of the ISO, International Organization for Standardization. All types of credit cards, which generally have between 13 and 16 account numbers, aren't just random. Each digit conveys identifying information about the credit card, and the assigned numbers must follow the guidelines set by the ISO. However, there might be some variations in the way the standards are applied, and you'll understand what it's mean when we get to the second set of numbers. The first number. This number is called the MI, or Major Industry Identifier, and it specifies the card network and industry. American Express Network. If your card starts with 3, your card uses the American Express Network. Visa starts with 4. MasterCard with 5 and Discover Card as 6. Other numbers are used to identify the industry, as 1 and 2 are used for the airline industry. The numeral 3 represents travel and entertainment, so it makes sense that this number also indicates it's an American Express card. Now we are going to tell you the full list to identify the MI digits. 1. Airlines. 2. Airline and other industry assignments. 3. Travel and entertainment. 4. Banking and financial. 5. Banking and financial. 6. Merchandising and banking. 7. Petroleum. 8. Telecommunications and other industry assignments. 9. National assignment. Now discuss about numbers 2 to 6. This group of numbers is called the Issuer Identification Number (IIN). Generally, these numbers demonstrates the credit card company or institution that issued the credit card. But note that different credit cards might have slightly different numbering systems. For instance, Visa uses the 2nd through 6th numbers for the bank number. But American Express uses the 3rd and 4th digits to identify the type of card and currency used. Numbers 7 through 15, these numbers are related to the cardholder's account. The numbers in this group are unique to an issuer, and they help with routing the information to the proper channels. The last digit. The caboose of the account number has an important role. It's called the check digit, and it's specified to make sure all the account numbers represent a valid credit card number. Luhn algorithm. Payment processors use a checksum formula called the Luhn algorithm. Invented by Hans-Peter Luhn of IBM. It's used to determine if the account numbers have a logical pattern. If the numbers don't work with the algorithm, it isn't a valid credit card account number. What your credit card's security code does. This is a 3 or 4-digit number, and often called the CVV, or Card Verification Value. Visa, MasterCard and Discover have a 3-digit CVV, and it's on the back of the card. American Express has a 4-digit CVV, and you can find it on the front of the card. The CVV is designed to increase security, since you'd most likely need to have the card in your hand to know this code number. This code also comes into play when you order a pizza by phone. You give the credit card number, and the restaurant employee asks for the expiration date and the CVV. This is easy to answer, of course, if you're looking at the actual credit card. This isn't foolproof by any means. It's possible a thief could have your physical card and have access to the CVV. But the security code does provide another layer of security against some kinds of fraud. In particular, it combats what's called card not present fraud, or CNP fraud, which occurs online and on the phone. So, be sure you guard your CVV number. And when you do share it, make sure you're on a secure website or on a phone call that you initiated. Thanks for watching. www.ifex.org.pk Info@ifex.org.pk